is KJ and Lyons on WEEI.
My brackets suck. My brackets suck. Tear them up. My brackets suck. Pure trash. My brackets suck. When they lose, I lose. My brackets whack. When they lose, I lose. My brackets whack. When they lose, I lose. My brackets whack. Oh, hell, can we please bring Kentucky back? When they lose, I lose. My brackets whack. When they lose, I lose. My brackets whack. When they lose, I lose. My brackets whack. Oh, hell, can we please bring Kentucky back? Gone is my bracket. Let me tell you something. Kentucky one and done, keep on sucking. Lost my April rent, so it's back to bounce less than zero. Otani deposits suck. Stop thief. My wife likes Tennessee because of the song. She picked UConn because Danny Hurley's draws. She's got Purdue because she had a salad with chicken. My bracket sucks. Is there something I'm missing? When they lose, I lose. My bracket's whack. When they lose, I lose. My bracket's whack. When they lose, I lose. My bracket's whack. Oh, hell, can we please bring Kentucky back? When they lose, I lose. My bracket's whack. When they lose, I lose. Tear them up. My bracket's whack. When they lose, I lose. My bracket's whack. Oh, hell, can we please bring Kentucky back? My brackets suck.
KJ and Lyons, WEEI. Happy Easter. Suck. John,
my brackets suck.
It's hilarious. My women's bracket is better performing on CBS Sports than my men's bracket.
I'll say, too, the women's tournament this year, a lot more compelling for me than the men's.
It's because, you know what it is?
Better personalities, better storylines. I don't know.
Let's just call it what it is. Some guys like to see a girl fight. Like, that's what they're waiting for Monday night. Like, they're like, oh, my gosh, Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese in each other's face again in prime time. I'm watching.
Did you read the Washington Post article on Kim Mulkey yesterday?
No, because I knew what it was going to be about. It's pretty much like, hey, she didn't return Brittany Kiner's phone call when she was in Russia.
It reminded me a little bit of like the old articles we used to read like, oh, teams come to Gillette Stadium and check the Gatorade because Belichick's mean and they can't beat him. Like, it kind of, like, there were a couple things in there that did make Mulkey look bad that I was like, that's not cool.
What's really impressive to me is, like, Kim Mulkey looks really good for her age, considering the age of women's college basketball, the way the women looked at that time.
Except for those outfits she wears.
They make sense. It's LSU. It's colorful as Louisiana, baby.
I'm out on that.
Yeah, my wife.
She's a terrific coach. I'm out on the outfits.
Yeah. You know what? Shout out to UConn and its fan base and how they turned the Garden out this weekend. I mean, the Garden and Big East need to have a conversation to say, and how do you make this UConn North thing real and have some of their, out-of-conference games at TD Garden, that amount of people, that loud. It was absolutely bananas. And let's just call it what it is. Boston College is not in the same division, and they're not even in the same pecking order or class when it comes to basketball. You can still have the relative, you put Boston College in there, but you need to probably start looking at that as a little ticket package getaway for some UConn alum. Spend the weekend in Boston, see the team beat somebody by 40.
Yeah, which they seem to do to everyone, by the way. Like that, a 30-0 run last night. And that's here's Boston, outside of hockey, not a good college sports town. But I think if you did.
And it used to be. It used to be.
And if you brought, though, like a UConn-Syracuse game to the Garden, like that would be compelling.
It'd have to be better than Syracuse.
But I think it's just a team in New York, like close enough that people could drive here.
No, more like UConn. More like UConn, Carolina. Something like that.
But any of those, UConn, Duke, UConn, Carolina. Like if you brought a game like that once a year, even to the Garden, I think you would get a really good turnout because UConn fans will travel. But I think people in Boston would at least appreciate, like, hey, this is really high-level stuff. This is much better than anything we have around here. And I think you'd get people to check it out. And I thought the Garden did a really good job hosting the college basketball games this weekend.
Yeah, I mean, because this used to be part of that whole Big East college bed back in the day of Michael Adams. And,
back when BC was good.
Yeah, Michael Adams.
Troy Bell and Jared Dudley.
Yeah, I mean, going back to even, what's my man's name? Dana Barros. Yep. Just absolutely lighting it up from three. I mean, that all used to be part of the conversation, and that dissipated part of it when the Big East decided to break up and UConn moved out of it and Boston College determined that you need to have a 1600 if you even want to have lunch here.